My friends, we have another trig problem here. If the function f of theta equals a times sine of b theta plus c plus d. Not a lot of numbers here. Oh, see, there's an error. There should be a closed brackets there. Has a range of 2 is less than or equal to f of theta, which is less than or equal to 6. Then the values of a and d are. Now, it seems kind of vague, but if we break down what these parameters stand for, a equals the amplitude and the others, then it's actually not too bad. A is the amplitude, and if we have a sine function like that, and this is the middle of the sine function, then the amplitude is the distance from the middle to the peak. So it's also the same as the distance from the middle to a crest there. That's our amplitude. And b is representative of our period. It's actually 2 pi over b. That's our period, or you could think of it as the wavelength. This is our, over here to here, this is 2 pi over b. C represents the horizontal shift, left or right, and D is everyone's favorite, is the vertical shift. So we has a range of from 2 to 6. So that means the minimum is 2. So like here, this is 2, right at that minimum. And it touches the top. This has to be 6. This is the 6. So from 2 to 6, we've gone 2a, right? So 2a. So so for the amplitude, 2a, a plus a, right? A plus a has gone, well, this is 0. So we've gone 2, to go from 2 to here. Actually, this isn't 0. To go from 2 to 6, we have to traverse 4. We got to go 4. So to go 2 amplitudes, we have to go a distance of 4. So that means the a has to be 2. And for the D is the vertical shift. It's related to this line here. And this line is where the D is. Now, if we want to, this is normally at 0, right? Normally for a sine graph, this is right. There's no shift, so D would be 0. Well, it's not 0. It's up here. 0's way down here. This is 0. So if this is normally where the middle part of the sine graph is, how far does it have to shift up? Well, we've gone, what's this middle number here? This is right, this middle part is right in between 6 and 2. So what's the number in between 6 and 2? Well, we can add them up. 6 plus 2 divided by 2, because it's half of that. Add them up, divided by 2, 8, so it's 4. We got to go 2 up to 4, and then another 2 to get to 6. So this is 4 right here. So to go from 0, we got to shift it up 4. So D has to equal 4. A is 2, and D equals 4. All right. Hope you enjoyed it. Cheers.